Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, teacher.
How are you?
Can you read again?
I'm asking how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Let's start. Okay, so the first word is psychologist. Psychologist. Can you say? Are you having problems with your Wi-Fi?
Psychologist.
Okay, can you read it?
Psychologist.
Yes, the meaning of it. Someone.
Can you read again?
Okay, so I want you to read the word and then say, someone who studies how the human mind works and how different situations have an effect on people. Okay, so say the word and then what it means.
Okay. Someone who studies how the human mind works and how different situations have an effect on people.
Okay. Oh, sorry, let's start here. Participate. Participate.
Participate, take part or become involved,
Involved.
involved in something.
Hả? Ừ.
Staff room.
Staff room, a special room in a company, factory, school, office that is used by staff or workers.
Okay. Customer service.
Rồi, vậy rồi.
Customer service.
Customer service, the department of a company that answers customer questions and provide them with information about any problem that they might have.
Postage. Postage.
Postage, the amount of money
The
that
amount.
the amount of money that you pay in order to send letters and parcels by post.
Parcels. Okay.
Parcels by post.
Originally.
Originally, at first.
Essential. Essential.
Essential, completely necessary or needed.
Okay, we're gonna do part 2 as well. Space.
Space, the empty
Empty.
area, the empty
The
area outside. Empty area outside the earth. As
Earth's atmosphere.
the Earth's atmosphere.
Exploration.
Exploration, searching something and finding out about it.
Finest. Finest.
Finest, a very good
Finest.
finest, a very good quality. The best example of is Thai.
Global.
Global, including the whole world.
Including the whole world. Including the whole world. Artwork.
Artwork, the painting, diagram, photographs,
Etc.
that's etc. that are used in a book, magazine, etc.
Etc. Okay, but you know the meaning of artwork, right? You know what it means? Or do you want me to put it in Google Translate?
That was
Eh, Institution. Institution.
institution, a like
A
online,
large
a large organization such as a university, bank, or hospital.
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 Dodo.
Dodo, a A lake bird
A
that
large bird.
a large bird that could not fly and no longer exists.
Which means it's extinct.
Is
We
it?
don't have those birds anymore.
Okay.
Like dinosaurs?
Hello, teacher.
Hi. This is a dodo. A scary looking bird. Anyway, okay. Phuong An? Earthquake.
Earthquake. A student movements of a suffer.
A sudden movement of the Earth's surface. The Earth's surface.
A student movement of the earth's surface.
Hien5b. Crystal.
Crystal. A place, a substance that had formed a regular shape after it has become solid.
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 Crystal.
Crystal.
Vale. Okay, Phuong, hands on.
Honor something obtained or by doing
Something obtained
something obtained by doing rather than by reading about it or by watching others people.
Okay, Jahin, educational. Educational.
Educational. Relating to education.
Phuong An, virtual reality. Virtual reality. I can't hear you. Virtual
Virtual
reality.
reality. Images and sounds.
Images
Images and sound. Such
and
are produced
sounds
and sounds that are processed by a
produced
computer. Produced by a computer in order to represent a
represent
play.
represent
Represents a play or a situation. That
situation
situation
that someone can take part in.
Jahin, anytime.
Anytime, whenever, without having to decide or agree a specific time.
Phuong An, entire.
Entire, every part or something. World.
Jahin, curiosity. Curiosity.
Curiosity, something interesting, rare, and unusual.
Okay. Phuong An, can you do the first one?
With a holiday competition. Tell, tell your in 200 works what makes the perfect holiday. Over over 16 years, early under 18 years must have their parent permission to enter.
Okay, so do you think it's A, B, or C?
Um, I think I think it's B.
Why B? Because it says here, people of all ages can participate.
No,
So
no,
here
no,
it
no,
says
no,
over 16s only.
no. I think C, C,
Yes,
C.
it's C. Jahin?
I will.
Members of the public are forbidden to enter staff room at any time. If you need help with anything, please go to the customer service desk. If you a member of staff will be happy to help you. Thank you.
A, B, or C?
I think it's A.
Why A? Do you know what forbidden means? Members of the public are forbidden to enter the staff room at any time. Jane?
I think is B,
Why B?
because if you need help with anything, please go to the customer service. That's where a member of staff will be happy to help you.
Okay, but so the correct answer, Jane, is C. At no time may members of the public go into the staff room. Members of the public are forbidden to enter the staff room at any time. Can you do number 3 as well?
Good Sally from
No, I want Jiayin to do that one as well.
Yes. I left my diary at your house yesterday. Could you send it to me? I will pay you for the process next time that we meet up. I really don't want to have to buy a new one. Thanks again for inviting me to stay. I had a great time.
So what is Mary asking Sally? Jiayin, A, B, or C?
I think it's C.
Why C?
Because I left my diary at your house yesterday. I will pay you for the process next time that we meet up.
Okay. But she didn't forget to pay some money back. She doesn't owe Sally yet. Look at the pieces that I highlighted.
I think it's A.
Yes, it's A. She's asking Sally to do her a favor and post her diary to her. Okay, Phuong An.
First by suitable for S 7 to 12. Once Catherine Honor first Haley you look like new any offers about $40. Considerous buyer must collect a form as the address on 00799345621.
A, B, or C?
I think it's B.
Yes, very good. It is B. Anyone interested in the bike will have to pay at least £40 for it. Okay, Jiayin, last one.
Dear students, the the school swimming pool will be closed early tomorrow afternoon Thursday at 2 p.m. so that essential cleaning can be done to the pool. The pool will remain closed until its more normal opening time for 8 p.m. on Monday at the morning. Thank you for your understanding. I think it's A.
Yes, very good. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be okay. Jiayin, can you read the first one?
Mara and Yura love modern art and looking at interesting buildings. They don't really like traditional art and architecture. They would prefer to have lunch before they look around the museum.
Have lunch. Have lunch before.
Have lunch before.
Lunch.
Have lunch.
Okay. So Amara and Nira love modern art, interesting buildings. They don't like traditional art and architecture. They would prefer to have lunch before they look around in the museum. Okay. So Victoria and Albert Museum highlights include the finest collection of Italian sculptures outside Italy. The fashion galleries run from 18th century clothing right up to modern designer clothes. Okay, so this is about clothes and the architecture gallery. So do you think it's A?
No.
Okay. B, the British Museum. Since it opened in 1759, the first ever national museum for the public. The British Museum has been displaying global objects discovered by British explorers, including the Rosetta Stone and the Parthenon sculptures. The museum has over 8 million objects in its collection, 50,000 of which are on display. It also has a really good cafe if you want somewhere different to go for lunch. Okay, do you think it's B?
No.
C, Tate Modern. The Tate Modern is one of London's and the world's most famous art galleries. It has an international collection of modern artworks that few can beat. Plus, it is a historic piece of architecture worth visiting in its own right. On the top floor, there is a restaurant with wonderful views of the River Thames. Do you think it's C?
Yes.
Okay, Phuong An. Greg?
Yes, our Greg is very interested in history, especially especially
Especially
especially anything to do with parts of
historical battles.
historical pattern. About his great grandfather and
His great
great
grandfather and his
grandfather
grandfather.
and grandfather were in the army during World War I
One and two. World War One
one
and
and
two.
two.
Okay. So interested in history, historical battles, war. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's the National History Museum. No. I think it's G.
Yes, it's G.
War Museum.
Very good. From the First World War to today's made up many permanent guys, such as the many of the war exhibit and temporary displays exploring recent battles and attacks. Very good. Okay, Jiahin. Michael.
Michael is exciting by anything
Excited.
excited. Can anything
Connected.
connected to planets and stars and space exploration.
Space exploration.
Exploration. He would like to visit a museum
Where there are things.
to do rather than just picture and object to look at.
Now, if you look at just the names of the museums, which one do you think it will be? If you just look at the names. Hmm? He likes planets, stars, space exploration, and things to do. Jiahin,
Yeah, teacher.
do you think it's D?
Yes.
Why?
Because the Natural History Museum is home to around 80 million plants, animals, and rock.
Okay. But he likes anything connected to planets and stars in space exploration. What about E? Do you think it's E?
No.
Why not?
Because in Hien5b museum that has 7 floors returning and education is
Okay, so he likes Michael is excited by anything connected to planets and stars and space exploration. Okay, there's your space experience. He'd
Okay.
like to visit a museum where there are things to do rather than just practice and objects to look at, pictures and objects to look at. Okay, so hands-on, meaning you can do things there. Okay, do you understand?
Annabelle likes to know the latest fashion and would like to be a clothes designer when she finishes college. She is away looking for ideas for her designs, and she's a very good photographer too. I think it's A.
It is A, yes, very good, well done. Jiahin? Daniel?
Daniel is very interested in animal and environment. He particularly enjoys museums that have more unusual things to look at. He loves reading books about
Explorers?
explorers who have discovered new places, interesting animals and plants.
Full of strange animals and plants. Okay, so we know that it's not this one. Do you think it's D, F, or H?
I think it's D.
Yes, because of the animals, million plants, animals, rocks, natural wonders, moving model dinosaurs, unborn baby, dodo, giant, da da la la la. Okay. All righty then. A garden is much more than just creating a beautiful environment. It can be a way to save or even make money. And more than that, it can be a place where you can express yourself. For me, it's a bit of all these things. I know it may sound strange for a 13-year-old to be interested in gardening, but I always have been, and I would love to make a career out of it. I've learned many things these past few years. I've been reading about and doing some gardening. So here is my top advice about gardening. First, you do not need to spend a lot of money to have a beautiful garden. Some of the gardens I think are the prettiest are just lines of plants. There aren't many garden decorations and pathways. It's just beautiful plants loaded with fruits and vegetables. We can also find many useful things for free, from pieces of old wood to old pots and pans. Or we can build things for free from materials that other people have thrown away. If you just remember that planting way more than you need will take the stress away of losing some plants, you will save yourself a lot of worry too. You need to ask yourself which plants produce enough food to make them worth growing. I actually sat down and did the math on that one this spring. It amazed me that some plants were worth. A tomato, for example, can produce 50 pounds to 150 pounds worth of fruit. It takes up a lot of space, but that's a lot of money coming out of a 50p seed. So if I had known sooner what each plant could save us, I would have told my parents to fill our garden with different plants. And finally, gardening doesn't have to be all or nothing, but then I guess that's more of a personality weakness than anything. I struggle with doing things a little at a time. Once I decide to do something, I usually devote every waking hour to it for a little while and then get tired. So it's okay to just have one tomato plant, and it's okay to have an off year. It will save you a lot of stress. Okay, so Beth wants to express so Phuong An, 11. What do you think? Is it A, B, C, or D?
I think it's C.
Why C?
Mm, Ah,
It-
I think it's D.
Why D?
Um, because it can be a place where you can express yourself.
Okay, so yeah, I can see why you want to say that. But I think what Beth wants to do is she wants to say how gardens can mean different things to different people.
Oh, yes.
So it can be a place where you relax. It can be a place where you get your flowers from. It can be a place where you get your vegetables from. Everyone has different reason for having a garden. So she's saying that gardens can mean different things to different people. Okay. Number 12. How does Beth describe her perfect garden? Jahin? If you read that, do you think she likes a decorative, colorful, simple, or complicated garden? Do you know all the meanings of those words? Hmm? Jahin?
Um, I think it's colorful.
Why colorful?
Because first you do not need spend a lot of money to have a beautiful garden.
Okay, and then she says, some of the gardens I think are the prettiest are just lines of plants. Just lines of plants. So it's not decorative, it's not colorful, it's not complicated, just a simple garden. Just a simple garden. Okay. What advice does Beth give to future gardeners? Phuong Anh?
Um, I think I think is A.
Why A?
Mm,
We can also find many useful things for free, from pieces of old wood to old pots and pans. Or we can build things for free from materials that other people have thrown away.
Ask other grandeur to help you.
It's not D.
Ah, you what you can find around you.
Use what you can find around you. Use what you can find around you. Okay. How does Beth feel about gardening, Jahin?
Um,
Okay, so I think she works hard enough in her garden, so it's not C. I think she has learned from her mistakes, so it's not B. A or D, Jahin?
I think it's D.
Yes, it's D. Last one, Phuong Anh. What would Beth text her friend about gardening?
Can please
You don't have to actually.
I
Do you think she thinks gardening is hard and you have to spend a lot of money? Do you think it's B, Phuong An?
yes.
Why? Okay, it's not B. Do you think you need a lot of skills and money?
No.
Does she watch her parents do the gardening?
No.
Okay, so the correct answer is A.
I
Okay. Right, that is all we have time for today, unfortunately. Are you girls happy with your lesson?
yes, I'm very happy.
Good. Okay. Jain?
I'm very happy.
Okay. I'll see you again next time. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And have a nice
Bye.
weekend. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye, teacher.
Bye.
See you later.
See you again.